Yo. Hey, I might be young, but I might change your mind too.
You're way too young to change my mind, my brother.
No, I know I have a lot of knowledge.
But not enough.
What do you mean?
You need a lot more time to be able to change my mind, bro.
I already got enough time.
You don't got enough time. All right, give me your best argument. Let me hear it.
Wait, what do you want to talk about? Jesus is God.
Yeah, Jesus is God.
Let me see. Let's go to Mark 15:34.
Okay. Mark 15:34. Nice. You're already starting off good. Mm-hmm. My God, why have you forsaken me? Nice.
So if Jesus is God, right? And just imagine if you were God, right? And you say, if you're God, right? And you say, oh God, forsaken me. If I be God and I have another God, that's probably a mistake, right?
If you have another God, sure.
Yeah,
but this is crying out.
If I'm God, do I have another God?
Nah, if you're God, bro, you don't have another God outside of yourself.
But the Bible disagrees.
No, I would say the Bible agrees with me.
No, but whose word is better, the word of Jesus or the word of your?
I would say the word of Jesus is excellent, my brother.
See, he disagrees with you. So
all right, can I show you now the words of Jesus?
I'll show you.
So let me ask you this. I asked the brother before. I'm gonna ask you this. Well, I'm gonna ask you a different question. Who can forgive sins?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Right. So if someone says that they're the one who forgives sins, then they're claiming to be Allah, right? Which would be blasphemy. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So in Mark, since you quoted Mark, I'm gonna stay in Mark. Okay.
All right.
In Mark chapter 2. So before we get to chapter 15 and to the crucifixion, we go to chapter 2. It says this, where Jesus heals a paralytic. And it says...
You got permission from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Nope, it doesn't say that.
Yes, it said it in the Quran.
Well, this isn't the Quran, this is the Bible. This is the words of Jesus, not the Quran. The Quran's not the words of Jesus. So it says here, and they came bringing to him a paralytic, somebody who was paralyzed, carried by 4 men. And when they could not get near him because of the crowd, they removed the roof above him. And when they had made an opening, they let down the bed on which the paralytic lay. And when Jesus saw their faith, he said to the paralytic, "Son, your sins are forgiven." Now, some of the scribes are sitting there questioning in their hearts, why does this man speak like that? He is blaspheming. Who can forgive sins but God alone? See, the Pharisees agree with you. Only God can forgive sins. I agree with you too. And immediately, Jesus, perceiving in his spirit what they thus questioned within themselves. So Jesus was able to read their minds and knew what they were thinking. He said to them, "Why do you question these things in your hearts? Which is easier to say to the paralytic, 'Your sins are forgiven,' or to say, 'Rise, take up your bed and walk'?" He says, "But that you may know that the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins," he said to the paralytic, "I say to you, rise, pick up your bed and go home." And he rose and immediately picked up his bed and went out before them all, so that they were all amazed and glorified God, saying, "We never saw anything like this."
All right.
So you see how Jesus says he has the authority to forgive sins?
There's a different answer. So Jesus was sinless, right? He was God. That's what you guys saying, right?
He can only forgive sins if he's God.
All right. So if Jesus was sinless and God, then why did he lie to people?
Hold on. Why are you going somewhere else? What does it got to do with anything?
No. You literally said that Jesus can forgive, but why does he lie? Why does Jesus lie?
Where does he lie here? Did he lie and say? Did he lie about this man's sins being forgiven?
What? I'm gonna just get the verse.
See halal gojo. We're not going anywhere else. We gotta focus here.
I don't read the Bible, but I
know you don't.
The verse.
Halal gojo. Relax, bro. Relax. Calm down. I know you don't read the Bible. This is why I said you don't have enough knowledge to change my mind yet.
I do. Paul, look.
Paul, wait. Forget Paul. Deal with this. Jesus says that he has authority to forgive sins and is even forgiving sins. And he's claiming to be God, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't hear you. What?
Yes.
Okay. So all the way in Mark 2, we have Jesus showing that he's God. Now, let's stick with Mark 2. Let me ask you another question. Who is the owner and the creator of the Sabbath?
Allah.
All right. So who's the Lord of the Sabbath then?
Allah.
Very good. Now watch what Jesus says here. Jesus says, the Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. So the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath. Jesus says that he's Lord of the Sabbath. So if only Allah is Lord of the Sabbath, and Jesus says he's the Lord of the Sabbath, then Jesus is claiming to be God, right?
Well, Allah claims to be God too.
I know. So we have both here another example where Jesus claims to be God, right? In Mark.
Yeah.
All right. So this is two places now where Jesus shows that he himself is God. And this is only in chapter 2. So before you even get to chapter 15, where he's on the cross and he cries out to his Father, he establishes that he himself is God. So now what do we do here? What do we do with Jesus, who claims to be God and even shows that he's God by forgiving sins, being Lord of the Sabbath, right? He shows that he's God. How do we reconcile him also saying that the Father is his God? How do we reconcile this without falling into polytheism is the question. And it's as simple as this, bro. You listening?
Yeah.
Okay. In the Old Testament, Jeremiah 32, verse 27, this is what it says. It says that God is the God of all flesh. God is the God of all flesh. So we also have in the New.
But I have a question. So was the Old Testament was made by old people, like Greek people, right? Greek.
Hebrew. They spoke Hebrew.
And some of them were Greek too. So
no, they wasn't.
Yeah, some of them were Greek too. So
we're not Greek.
In the Old Testament, back they used to use Allah name as God, bro.
Allah Gojo. They were not Greek, man. They were Hebrew.
And there was a bunch of them Greek. So.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's why I say that it's not you're not ready.
You're not listening to me too.
Okay. Well, you have a good day, man. You have a good day. Study some more.
Right.
Maybe we'll talk when you grow up a little bit.
But you're literally running away. But that's all right, though.
You're right. You did a great job today.
Yeah.
You did a great job. Oh, man. These children.